This is my first webinar, so welcome. I am Tracy Morrison with Citizen Home Solutions. I am in the outside sales department. If you don't know anything about Citizen Home Solutions, we are a full circle utility management system. We set up all the utilities for all your new move-ins. We integrate with most softwares that are out there, and we bring in your new move-ins. We set up their services. We are free to you. We are also free to your resident, and we also make you money. So I'm just going to go right into my slides here and talk about why move-ins fail for property managers. Utility issues can create a lot of tension, a lot of problems, a lot of confusion, and our full circle system hopes to alleviate that. We want to lessen burning any staff time. We don't want it to create any complaints, and we certainly want to streamline all your move-ins as all of your people get ready to make your place their new home. So the real move-in problems, especially when people are moving in from out of state, they don't know the utility providers that are available in the address. So we have a full team that looks up all of the utilities for you. We go in, we look at what is available and what is necessary. We, of course, hook up the electric, water, gas, if necessary, at that address. But then we also hook up all the ancillary services. And I'll go more into that into detail here in a minute. Most residents might actually assume that the utilities are handled, and we take care of that as well, so they don't show up to a dark home with no services hooked up. We want it to be completely seamless for them. We want them to move in, have everything ready, and then they're happy, and they're happy with you. The cost to your team, of course, with utility issues, it is the #1 cause of one-star reviews. We absolutely want to make sure that that doesn't happen. A bad first impression does affect your renewal rate, and we try as best that we can to help make sure that that doesn't happen as well. Residents are less likely to complain when everything is set up, everything runs smoothly, and like I said, if it's seamless, they're very, very happy. Fixing all of these utility gaps in services really does help your level of satisfaction with your new move-ins. We do have a system, like I said, it's free to you and free to your residents. We want to take all this burden off of your teams so they don't have to deal with complaints about utilities not being hooked up, things not being done. And so I'm going to jump into that real quickly here. We have a dashboard system, and we have two options and two sides to our business. We have done for you and do it yourself. The done for you side is what we like to call the white glove red carpet treatment. We set up a time that your resident is ready. After we've received their move-in information, we reach out. We reach out via call, text, and email. As I said, the done for you, this is the concierge appointment with an agent. We did a poll of residents in terms of utility setups, and over 70% preferred the call. So we do have highly trained agents that are able to help them with all of their, of course, required utilities, like I said, and with those ancillary services. What's the best part of the ancillary service setup is we share that revenue with you. So on the internet, cable TV, telephone, moving services, all of those services, and if any of those are opted into and set up by us for your resident, we pay you a share of that revenue. If they just absolutely want to do the service themselves, no problem. We have a system here. Like I said, we have a full fully staffed team that does the lookups, the electric, water, and gas. If the person wants to input the information themselves, they would simply click. Here it's going to show them the name of the utility company, a link to their website and their phone number. They enter all of their information. What's even better about this system is you can add a screenshot with the phone. So if you're wanting to see their confirmation email or confirmation of the account number that's been set up, you can add that image. They hit save, fireworks go off, and you can see that electric is in green, and it shows the progress bar up here that shows your resident how close they are to getting their keys. Now, this is the side that we call the digital side. This is where your resident can see everything that's been completed and done. Now, the side that you can see as a property manager, you can see everything that has been completed and everything that hasn't been. Right here, we've got this person moving in at Jolly John Street, number 88, and they reach out to you and want their keys early. You can see right here, everything except for the electric has been done. So this is going to absolutely keep you from handing your keys to someone who has not yet set up their utilities. This is what we call connect details. This show, it is live, by the way. If they go and set up their electricity and they upload the information, simply reload your browser window on the dashboard and it will turn green. That'll show that that information's been entered. On this dashboard, this is the revenue dashboard. This is going to show you a complete overview of everything that's been earned on each of your move-ins. This is expected revenue. Up here, this revenue for payment, we pay out every 90 days on the ancillary share of the revenue. This is the check right here that's building for the next 90 days. We pay out quarterly. The reason we pay out quarterly is because the ancillary services take about 45 to 65 days to pay us. So once they pay us, we pay you. Right here is lifetime of earnings and orders waiting for payment. These are services we have ordered for some of your residents, and we are simply waiting for the ancillary companies to pay us. And here again is the earnings per door. We try to make things seamless. Plus, we also share that revenue. So it can be another complete stream of revenue. This is a standalone dashboard. If you have a smaller amount of doors and you do not have a property management software, you can submit a resident directly from our dashboard. Like I said, it is a standalone system. And you would just enter their information, move-in date, any notes, and their move-in address and hit submit, and it sends our team and they start to reach out immediately. On our addresses tab, you can tell the system what utilities need to be done and what utilities don't. This is especially good as a property manager if you have any properties that are within an HOA. And of course, most HOAs cover water, sewer, and trash. So you can click here, shut off the need for the water, it deactivates it. So it tells you that on this address that it needs electric and gas. If it doesn't need gas, you can deactivate that as well. And it tells you that it is all electric. This is a set it and forget it tab. You only do it once per address. So from now on, no matter how many times you lease 90 Roosevelt Avenue, number 202, it's all electric. We have our resources tab, has a marketing flyer, language, everything to help promote our service. We have found in our research that the more you promote that service to your people, the more apt they are to take that call or answer that text. About 70 to 80% of the people that we reach out to do respond to the text message. And if they just simply don't want the service, we do send them a message and say, no problem whatsoever. Just please upload your confirmations here, and you still have all of that information prior to them moving in. You can add as many users as you like onto the dashboard here. We have a training tab, little 2-minute videos that tell you all about Citizens. So if you have other team members that weren't on this call or weren't able to schedule on a demo to set you guys up, they can go through here, talks about our dashboard and everything that we do here. One of the biggest services that Citizen offers that you don't find at any other utility concierge services is our Activate service. Activate is a very sought after service with property managers. We actually turn utilities back on in your name or in your individual property owners' names once you get a notice of a move out. It's a very valuable service. If you don't want your team members over inundated with having to get those utilities back on in your name, we can do it for you. Um, we're the only concierge service that I know of that actually has the Activate service. Like I said, our normal service is free to you, free to your resident. Activate is the only service that we actually charge for, but you're going to laugh. It's only $4.99 per utility. So to get the electric back on in your name, like I said, it's $5. And what's even better is the money that you're earning on the ancillary services, that $4.99, it comes out of the money for the ancillary services, so you don't actually pay us anything. The Activate team does send you a monthly invoice with a complete breakdown of what service fees were charged, if any, and that the service was set up for the address and on what date. You do receive that monthly, but like I said, it comes out of this money. So Activate is a service that we're pretty proud of. It's a very good service for property managers. All right. I don't think I've forgotten anything else. We do have resident language for either a welcome email or a or your lease if you want to add that as well. Um, and you know, we we're pretty proud of our system. So if there's anyone, I hope I've covered everything. If there's anyone that has any questions, feel free to ask them. Okay, well, if anyone has any questions whatsoever, or if you would like to book a demo, we would love to have a personalized demo, more in depth, can show you more, talk about what software you use and how it will work with your processes of moving in. We're happy to do that. I am going to share my screen. And if you would like to use this QR code or go to our website, partnerwithcitizen.com, and schedule a demo, we can give you a more personalized demo with one of our team members. It'd be me or or my other team member. We're happy to do so. We would love to show you the power of Citizen, how much we can streamline your move-ins and how much it can help. And we would we'd love to talk with you about that. All right, guys. Well, please send any information. Of course, you could put a request for a demo through the website, and we will talk to you soon. Thanks so much for being here. Sorry about my technical difficulties at the beginning. Have a great day.